Hello, I'm going to talk to you about a keynote that I use to help to teach students place value and binary numbers. This lesson was taken from the Royal Institution of Great Britain, and the focus is binary numbers. So it starts off with an introduction which talks about digital computers and what does word digit mean to you, and it brings out the conversation that digits actually refers to your fingers. And then this leads on to talking about the base 10 place value system and how it's interesting that we have 10 fingers and we also have a base 10 value system. And then we move on to talking about other types of number systems such as the Egyptian numerals and various other numerals as well. And if we look at the Chinese numbers, there's a discussion there that can take place about where the numbers that are used in the West originally come from, and they actually come from the Chinese numbers via India. So if we have a look at these numbers 1, 2 and 3, we can actually see that's the 1 in the Western world horizontal instead of vertically. This is actually the number 2. If you took a pencil and joined those two lines together, and if you took the number 3 as well and took a pencil and joined those lines together, you get the 3 that's used in the Western world. And then it leads on to talking again about the fingers and how our fingers can help us to learn our times tables. For example, the old trick with the 9's times table, where you put the finger down on the times table you're referring to. So for example, if we're looking here at the two red numbers, this is the 9 times 3, so the third finger is down, and we have 20 referring to the tens, and then we have 7 units referring to the units, so it makes 27. And there's also other multiplications as well, such as this example here. Okay, this is a really fun lesson because once you get into the main body of the lesson, you start with a magic trick. And you give each student one of these magic cards. So they only need one section of this. This is enough cards for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. So you just need a horizontal strip with a card saying 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 on it. And you tell the students to find the day of their birth on the cards and get them to write it down. And then you ask them what cards their birthday is on. From them telling you this, you can tell them what day their birthday is from. And let me give you an example. So if my birthday is the 6th of June, which it is, so the 6th day, I would tell my teacher that my birthday is on card 1 and card 2. My teacher could then tell me that my birthday is the 6th of June. This is because if you look at the first number on the left-hand column of each of the cards, if you add them up, you'd get the birthday that these cards refer to. Let me give you another example. If you look at 31, so the student will give you 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then you would add 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16, which equals 31. So you'll be able to tell the student that their birthday was on 31. Now why does this work? Well, it works because of binary numbers, and this sparks the students' interest in why do binary numbers work, because it's so bizarre to them. And then you introduce a worksheet which looks like this. Now here you can get the students to write down a few numbers that you've selected in decimal form, and what they have to do is then say whether that number is on that card. So maybe they write down 24. Okay, so it's 1, it's on there, so you write a 1. like a tally mark. It's on here, so you write another one. It's not on this one. It's not on this one. And it's not on this one. So the 24 in binary is 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. So then they could write the number down here, and most children at grade 5 level will be able to achieve that. Where the extension comes in is whether they understand why that's the case, and when you go on to explain that binary numbers has just ones and zeros, and whether they can work out the pattern to be able to create numbers beyond 31. So this lesson can go to a pretty high level. A little question there for thinking. And then we can see, this example has got tick, tick, x, x, x. And then that's how we write it. So multiplication in binary, you only have those examples. Concludes with a statement there, which is quite nice. There are 10 types of people in the world, those who understand binary and those who don't. There are 3 types of people in the world, those who can count and those who cannot. So an interesting lesson. And then another extension is looking at hexadecimal numbers, which is actually a base 16 value system. Okay, thank you.